His eyes lit up, and he grabbed his phone out of his pocket, all thoughts of overly spicy crab cakes forgotten. "They're here!" He almost sprinted for the door, and then he turned and said, "Please enjoy yourselves, and let our staff know if you need anything." "Always the host," Irene said with a laugh. "Which is why this is rapidly becoming known as the best restaurant in West London, if not in the entire Lower Cape," I said. "Andy is going to have to learn to give up some degree of control if he wants a pleasant married life, and maybe a family someday. Goes for Jayne, too. I can't imagine the sort of hours she puts in at that bakery. Change that. I can imagine it, and it gives me the shivers. His hours, too. Oh, look, Ashley's back. And this time she has crostini. I love crostini." Irene set off in pursuit. I was about to join her, but at that moment applause began to spread through the room, and I looked toward the entrance to see Jayne, blushing and radiant. Her arm was tucked into Andy's, and his grin was so broad the restaurant could have managed without all the candlelight. Jayne looked stunning in a low-cut dress of emerald green that swept her ankles. Tonight she wore 3-inch heels, which still didn't make her reach my height. Her long blonde hair was swept up behind her head, held in place by a sparkling clip. Then again, Jayne looked stunning in a hairnet and an apron covered in flowery handprints. Her mother, Leslie, and her brother Jeff, along with Jeff's wife Christy, followed her. Jayne's father died a number of years ago. Someone bumped my elbow, and I half turned. It was Robbie, clutching an almost empty tray of canapés. His brown eyes were on Jayne. But unlike everyone else in the room, he was not smiling. Instead, as he watched her, something dark moved across his face. He turned to look at Andy, and the scowl deepened. His knuckles were turning white where he gripped his tray. "Careful there," I said in a low voice. "We don't want any food getting spilled." He started, and then he realised I was talking to him, and he turned toward me. His teeth flashed, but the smile contained no warmth. "She looks nice, Jayne." "Yes." "Would have thought she'd want more out of life than marriage to a cook." "Better a cook than a waiter." I don't often speak without thinking, and instantly I wanted to bite back the words, but it was too late, as it always is. Robbie studied my face for a long time. I did not look away. "Better get more of these things," he said at last. "People seem to like them." He took a step toward the kitchen, then turned. His words were almost lost in the chatter all around us and cries of "Happy birthday" as Jayne and Andy made their way across the room, greeting their guests. "Watch yourself, Doyle. Accidents can happen in restaurants, or so they tell me."